Blue Slides. This song features a secret collaboration with Lauren Santi and is a heartfelt tribute to the late Mac Miller. Let's dive into the intricate layers of this track. Blue Slides opens with a poignant nod to Mac Miller. Q reflects on their friendship and Mac's influence on his life and music. Schoolboy Q starts the song with
Blue Slides, I've been sliding through your house. Yeah, presidential rollies, I took big risks.
These lines pay tribute to Mac Miller's debut album Blue Slide Park and his affinity for Rolex watches, particularly the presidential model featured in the Smile Back music video. Continuing the homage, Q raps,
Top 10, not 10, we all in.
And this line references Mac Miller's bar from Here We Go, where he insists on being in the top 10. Q's top 10 list is now missing one with Mac's passing, emphasizing the loss felt in the hip-hop community. Q then reflects on his own journey out of a tough environment.
How he made it up out of figures like he must have knew magic.
Escaping the rough streets of Figueroa is seen as a near miraculous feat, highlighting the challenges Q faced growing up. Q addresses the impact of Mac Miller's death.
Lost a homeboy to the drugs, man, I ain't trying to go backwards.
Mac Miller's tragic overdose in 2018 profoundly affected Q. Shares how this loss motivated him to stay sober, reflecting on the destructive path he was on. In an emotional line, Q expresses the pain of losses.
When I realized that I heard and think, was it worth it?
The deep grief experienced by Mac Miller's mother is a reminder of the personal toll of addiction and loss. Q also touches on his personal struggles during house arrest.
Been a prisoner in my own house, I don't know if they noticed.
During his 3-month house arrest, Q turned to writing lyrics as an outlet, leading to his debut album Setbacks. He reflects on the emotional toll of his experiences.
I done broke down so many times, next time I'm gonna catch me.
Q highlights the cumulative effect of repeated struggles, acknowledging the weariness that comes with enduring constant hardship. Q also speaks on feeling unappreciated despite his efforts to help others.
I done helped out so many people, they took me for granted.
That this could reference his support for black-owned businesses during the George Floyd protests, showing how even well-intentioned actions can be overlooked. Q uses a striking metaphor to describe the sacrifices he makes.
But sometimes you gotta be a deadbeat when the kids gotta eat.
Deadbeat refers to the negative perception of rappers. Q highlights the necessity of making tough choices to provide for loved ones. Returning to the theme of risk and reward, Q raps,
Presidential rollies, I took big risks.
The presidential rollie symbolizes success, the high stakes involved in achieving it. Q critiques the political system with,
If Kamala free the homies, we be all lit.
This line comments on Vice President Kamala Harris's stance on marijuana convictions and the hope for real change. However, Q also acknowledges the skepticism due to her past as a district attorney. Q continues to express frustration with the industry.
You see what I see? You really cancel. I ain't with it now. We were screaming mental health, and now we want to kill them all.
Q criticizes the fickleness of cancel culture and the contradictory nature of promoting mental health while engaging in destructive behaviors. Track features ad-libs from Vince Staples, adding to its dynamic energy. Q then makes a powerful reference to Kendrick Lamar. This line echoes Kendrick's untitled 02, emphasizing the importance of loyalty and divine guidance. Now, let's take a closer look at the musical elements of Blue Slides. The production features Tay Beast, Mario Luciano, Jason Wool, and J.LBS, creating a layered, atmospheric soundscape that complements Q's introspective lyrics. The beat features a mellow, almost haunting melody with a steady, head-nodding rhythm. The instrumental serves as a perfect backdrop for Q's reflective verses, and the soulful interjections by Lauren Santi adds a touch of emotional depth to the track. Overall, Blue Slides is a heartfelt tribute to Mac Miller, filled with introspection, social commentary, and raw emotion. Schoolboy Q masterfully balances personal reflections with broader themes, creating a track that's both poignant and powerful. As we continue to explore Blue Lips, Blue Slides stands out as a testament to Schoolboy Q's lyrical depth and emotional honesty. Stay tuned for more in-depth analysis of the tracks on this remarkable album. We're diving into the 5th track, Yearn 101. This song features Q's signature blend of luxury, street life, and personal reflections. Let's get into it. Let's start with the opening bars where Q raps. The Ferrari 488 is an iconic model, known for its impressive horsepower and speed. Here, Q likens its smooth glide to Kurt Russell's character Snake Plissken in Escape from LA, famously glides into a fight scene. This line cleverly combines Q's love for fast cars with a nod to a classic action film. Next, Q shares a bit about his lifestyle.
I've been living up golf for the last few
Thanks to his music deal with TDE and
years when the night check came and I still got chill.
Schoolboy Q co-starred in a Nike commercial with Tiger Woods, significant moment for an avid golf fan like him. This line captures the thrill and honor of being associated with such a legendary brand and athlete. Q continues with,
To the 2K league, I ain't even go pro.
this likely refers to his appearance in a PGA 2K23 commercial with Tiger Woods. Despite not being a professional golfer, Q secured a lucrative deal, illustrating his ability to capitalize on his interests. Exploring his spiritual beliefs. Q raps.
I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me.
Q believes in God and feels that his life and actions have made him known to a higher power, either through his achievements or past transgressions. This line reflects his confidence in his impact and presence. Q then boasts about his car collection.
Got a Porsche light skin and the ceiling got peeled.
Here, Q describes his white Porsche 911 Turbo, referring to it as light skin. The ceiling got peeled likely means the convertible top can be retracted.
150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my tee.
This line has a double meaning. It refers to $150,000 worth of jewelry laying on his shirt and $20,000 worth of dental work. It also hints at his affiliation with a gang, referencing the numbers 150 and 20. Finally, Q mentions his Rolls-Royce.
Got a grade double R and Evo blame.
The Rolls-Royce Phantom is a massive luxury car, often taking up more than one lane due to its wide wheelbase. This line underscores the opulence and size of his vehicle. These lines showcase Q's blend of luxury, street credibility, and personal reflection, making Yearn 106 a standout track. Now let's delve into the musical elements of Yearn 101. The production partners for this track are Cardo Gotings, J.LBS, Yex, and Johnny Giuliano. Together, they crafted a beat that perfectly complements Q's lyrics. The track features a heavy bass line, rhythmic hi-hats, and a smooth, melodic flow. Beat is both luxurious and gritty, reflecting the duality of Q's lifestyle, balancing opulence with street realities. Overall, Yearn 101 is a testament to Q's ability to blend vivid storytelling with rich, immersive beats, making it a key track on Blue Lips. That's all for this segment. Stay tuned as we continue our deep dive into Blue Lips.
That'll be nice. You're gonna do the questions? More questions? You practicing? I don't know how we're gonna keep it in Mexico.
The sixth track, Lovebirds featuring Devin Mellon Lansky Walker. The song offers a lighter vibe compared to some of the heavier on the album. Let's get into it. Let's start with Q's reflective lines.
Heard that news was bored, disappeared. Think I need a timeout.
This might be Q's response to the mixed reviews his previous album, Trash Talk, received from critics and listeners. Some of them said, Schoolboy Q is the most talented MC in TDE and this album just solidifies it. The other one said, the beats are boring. Most of the songs I cannot understand him. It's an all-around mess. Do not listen to this album. Taking time to refine his craft, he comes back with a fresh perspective on Blue Lips.
I don't respond well to criticism.
Whatever, you still suck.
Next, Q drops a sports reference.
I'm good with the hook, I can.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Hall of Fame NBA player, was famous for his hook shot. Q likens his prowess in rapping, particularly with hooks, to Hakeem's basketball skills. Following that, Q shows his literary side.
I'm good with the book, Raheem.
This likely refers to Abdul Rahim Khanai Khanan, a renowned 16th, 17th century Indian poet known for his couplets. Q is drawing a parallel between his rap couplets.
Poetry?
In the third verse, Lansky Walker shares a more personal note. He reflects on his toxic habits and expresses a desire to reconcile with his significant other. These lines showcase Q's versatility, mixing sports, literature, and personal reflection, making Lovebirds a nuanced track. Now let's delve into the musical elements of Lovebirds. The production team for this track includes Amir Johnson, Devin Malik, J.LBS, Orignol, and Sky Hutch. Together, they created a soundscape that complements the song's themes. The beat is mellow and melodic, with smooth bass lines and gentle percussion. This lighter, more relaxed production style allows the lyrics to shine, emphasizing the introspective and personal nature of the song. Overall, Lovebirds is 8 out of 10. The last verse made me really want to raise the rate of this song. It blends reflective lyrics with a soothing instrumental, offering a moment of introspection within the Blue Lips album.
Okay, look up. Gonna be great.
We're taking a look at the 7th track, Movie, featuring Ash Cheek. This track serves as a fun, light-hearted interlude, adding a West Coast vibe to the album. Let's dive into it. Unlike the other tracks on Blue Lips, Movie is entirely handled by the feature artist, Aethercopia. It's a playful and energetic track that bridges Lovebirds and Cooties. Let's break down some key lines. First up, we have
let us touch on my third limb.
This line is a bit cheeky and possibly references Aethercopia's unique situation as an amputee. The third limb likely refers to his manhood, adding a humorous touch to the song.
You know these all capped like brims.
Yeah, that's all.
Genius.
Next we hear
I was a bad kid like Boosie.
Here, Aethercopia is comparing his rebellious nature as a child to that of Boosie Badazz, a well-known rapper with a history of wild behavior. It's a fitting nod to Boosie's reputation. These lines showcase Aethercopia's playful style and his ability to weave humor and personal anecdotes into his verses.
It's perfect.
Now let's take a closer look at the musical elements of Movie. The production on this track maintains the upbeat and fun atmosphere typical of West Coast rap. Beat features classic West Coast elements such as funky bass lines, catchy synths, and a laid-back groove. This creates an infectious rhythm that makes Movie a standout interlude on the album. The production complements Aethercopia's energetic delivery, ensuring the track remains lively and engaging throughout. In summary, Movie is a refreshing interlude that adds a fun, West Coast flair to Blue Lips, Schoolbus Q, and Aethercopia's playful lyrics and the infectious beat make it a memorable part of the album. This song was part of the second double release of song previews and gives us a reflective look at Q's journey. Let's break it down. Cooties was first teased in the I'm So Good at This PT video, showing Q working on the production and recording verses. Let's jump into the key lines. First up, we have
And it's a new celebration of this groovy, better living, lifestyle, so this
Schoolboy Q, also known as Groovy Q, reflects on the changes in his life, especially moving away from drug abuse. This is evident from his Hot 97 interview in 2014. He talked about the negative impact of drugs on his art and life. Now celebrates a healthier lifestyle, perhaps including his new interest in golf. Next we hear
the cooties, they're coming to get me, running, touched by the unloyal. Trust, I had to shower for years, living in fear. I know the feeling of being trapped from all the things that you build. Pages I filled, keep turning my skills. From start to fin, I can better my wills.
Cooties, an imaginary childhood disease, symbolizes immaturity from Q's past. He could be referencing unloyal people from his past or his own immature habits that he's grown away from. These lines capture his feeling of being trapped by his past actions and associations. And we have a powerful set of lines.
Mass shootings, when will they stop it? Another kid gone for unlimited profits. Rather keep my kid home before you the process. I'd rather die and lose it all before they don't get the knowledge. I'd rather die and lose it all before I turn on my partners.
Here, Q addresses the ongoing issue of mass shootings in America and expresses his concerns as a father. He prioritizes his children's safety and education, and willing to risk his own life for them. He also emphasizes his disdain for betrayal and snitching. Finally, we have
Boy, you only get your gifts to your habits. That's a hazard. Look at him crashing.
Q references two of his previous albums, Habits and Contradictions, and Crash Talk. The capital H in Habits is a nod to his past affiliation with the Hoover Crips, highlighting how his habits have shaped his journey. Now let's dive into the music analysis. Cooties features a rich, layered production that complements the introspective lyric. Production team including Juice of All Trades, Oren Yol, Jordan Brooks, Tay Beast, Mario Luciano, Jason Wool, and Uzumaki crafted a soundscape that is both reflective and engaging. The beat incorporates subtle synths, a steady rhythm, and atmospheric elements that create a contemplative mood. This allows Q's reflective lyrics to take center stage, while the background music supports the overall tone of the song. In summary, Cooties is a deeply personal track that showcases Schoolboy Q's growth and introspection. The thoughtful production and meaningful lyrics make it a standout moment on Blue Lips.